us again, one and only.
Come down, selector.
Oh man, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah, man.
Another week.
Want to say that we praying for the people out in Florida going through Hurricane Ian right now.
Most definitely, bro.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
big shout out to them, man. Hope they make it. For the ones that didn't evacuate.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a few.
Yeah, I'm Florida. This is Florida. We always get hurricanes. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
Look, I just heard this, man. Just think about it. When the pandemic happened, what did a lot of people do from all parts of the country? A lot of people moved to Florida because the weather was nice.
Yeah.
Florida, North Carolina, Phoenix, Arizona, Idaho.
Man, look. One day, me and my wife were on 95. I've never seen so many tags of New York State and New Jersey going back north. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the heck is... As soon as they said people need to come back in the office, mass migration, man.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Let's get it cranking, man. So... Who came up with these topics this week, y'all? Let's see.
It wasn't me.
B-Wig came up with the topics, y'all. So
hey, what's the mean? What's the mean?
You got to explain, what the thing.
So yeah, so we got a new segment here that we're gonna try out. It's called Seal It or Deal It. It's a play on words. You've seen the same type of segment across different platforms, but I've never heard Seal It or Deal It, so that's what popped in my head. That's what we're going with. Basically, Sean's gonna throw us out a topic, and we're either gonna say seal it or deal it, and give a brief explanation why.
Ping!
Pretty much how it's gonna go. Super simple. Super simple.
All right. So look here. The first topic, man, is the 3-0 Eagles. What's the deal? What's the deal?
You start with?
I'll start with you, B-Wig. You brought the topic up, B.
All right. So yeah, I'm dealing it. Basically, they're 3-0. Now let me start by saying this, and I feel like I say this every week. Look, during the week, it's like I turn into a different person on Sunday, or whenever the Eagles play. But during the week leading up to the game, I'm all about realism, and the eye test tells me that wow, these guys look really, really good. Devontae Smith looks like he's really benefiting from having what's the dude's name from Tennessee that they got? AJ Brown. He's really looking like he's benefiting from the addition of AJ Brown. Offense is clicking, but when I start thinking about it, when I start looking at it, and I look at who they play now, I understand they only beat who's in front of them, right? They can't have a team on their schedule and then say no, we're going to go play somebody else because they're good. They can't do that. Nobody can do that. I get it, but I'm not ready to buy in yet because they just haven't played anybody. I'm sorry. No, I like the Lions. The Lions are a formidable opponent, but the Vikings in prime time, Washington, come on now.
What you got, K-Man?
I'm gonna say seal it only because.
Wait, did I steal it or deal it?
You said deal it.
No, okay, he said seal it.
No, you said deal it because
the question. Sean really didn't read the question right. The question
really
was,
I'm confused.
The Eagles 3-0 start is bogus.
Bogus, yeah.
So I had my answer already in my head based on him reading it like that. So yes, I'm sealing that their 3-0 start is bogus. Proceed.
I got you.
Right, okay, I'm dealing it because it's week 3. I don't. A lot of mine is going to be like it's week 3, because I don't know. I don't know who they are. you really don't know who a team is until like somewhere in the middle of the season. The whole who have they played? You play what's on your schedule. They beat the teams on their schedule. So, with the exception of coming back against a feisty team that we said last year and this year, technically, if you look at it, they dominated the last two teams. So, and no offense, whoever came into the season that we think, oh, look good, there's perceived to be good, might not be good. Bengals. So, for right now, I'm gonna seal it.
Okay.
I'm
Let me ask y'all a question. real quick.
I'm dealing it, man. But go ahead, B.
Let me ask y'all a question just real quick. So why is it that now you see it all over Twitter, all over the 4-letter networks, 3-letter networks?
Here we go.
Why is it that the Eagles can start 3-0, look good, and have an MVP candidate in Jalen Hurts?
Mm-hmm.
But you let the Cowboys have a great start. Now I'm not talking about this year, but last year, year before, they have a great start, and it's just the Cowboys. What have the Eagles done in the past 5 or 6 years to make us think, or to make us say the same thing? It's just the Eagles.
Well, because I'm going to. It is. Go ahead.
I was going to say, B, this is a league of what have you done for me lately? The Eagles.
Exactly. What have they done lately? That Super Bowl was when?
This season. We talking about this season. Last season, that's in the past. We can't change that. We're talking about this season and the maturity and the maturation that Jalen Hurts is showing. But go ahead, K-Man.
It's two reasons. One, it's clickable because everything is now about YouTube, and like Snapchat or TikTok. So Cowboys are easy. They're easy punching. That's like punching down. It's easy to punch them. Second of all, in the last 5 years, they won a Super Bowl, and compared to the Cowboys, who haven't won in a generation, that's why
it's not really 5 years, but
okay, whatever. It's within the last decade. It's in it decade. Bill Clinton was the president last time the Cowboys won.
I'm just saying.
Spice Girls had hits last time the Cowboys won. Seinfeld was still on the air.
There are umpteen amount of teams that start out hot and disappoint every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help it. We got a lot of fans. I can't help it that a lot of our fans are idiots and yell out Super Bowl every year before seeing the team.
B, your owner
goes on to the #1 rated show and does this.
I can't help it that we have an owner who's a geriatric. Jerry, you get it? Geriatric.
We got it.
Whose face is made out of Mountain Dew bottles.
Melting candle.
Look, B. Along those lines, why? And we were texting about this. Why would you say you want a quarterback controversy after you done gave Dak hundreds of millions of dollars?
I ain't talking about. I'm not talking. Next topic. Next.
I ain't going there. Exactly.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's go to the next one, man. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna make sure I read this one right. So, the Dolphins will still be around coming January. K-Man, what you got?
Deal it. They got hot. That's cool. I think their head coach is, I'm gonna say a genius, but I think he really knows. Did you ever see that? There was a clip. It was a clip from, it's a receiver, and they were talking about how when Mike McDaniel was their assistant, he had them watching basketball players to do the crossover.
Yeah,
and he told them to implement that, and the dude is very innovative. But it's 3 games. Let's be for real. It's a full advantage to play, if you're on a Florida team, to play in Florida in September to early October. A lot of the up north, the Western New York players were, cramping up and dehydrated.
Yeah.
So, no, seal it.
You meant Dillard.
You mean
Okay.
Dillard, right?
Okay. Deal it. I mean, I don't buy them yet. No. Jesus, this segment.
Hey, this is beta. This is beta. This is still in beta.
What you got, B?
Seal it, man. I'm sealing it. Kennedy was he brought up, them playing in Florida. Well, they beat Baltimore in Baltimore. That one in Florida. Tua, 3 weeks in, is a bona fide MVP candidate. If we want to start bringing up MVP candidates, he's a bona fide MVP candidate along with Jalen Hurts, along with Josh Allen, whom he just beat. But yeah, I like the Dolphins. I like that the defense outside of the Ravens game, the defense has looked solid. They've looked solid. They've got the weapons. They've got the running game. And now I'm not saying that they're going to do, this, that, and the third come January. But
what do you mean by January? Because now we have 17 games. Everybody plays in January.
Well, the playoffs.
Okay.
Playoffs.
That's what that means. I do think that they'll make the playoffs. I'm looking at their schedule. I don't see, I don't see how they don't win 10, 11 games. But yeah, I like what they're doing. Like Kennedy said, I like the coach. He's very innovative, very creative. He knows how to use weapons. That is so critical in today's NFL. Mm-hmm. He knows how to use his weapons and put them in a position to succeed. So seal it.
Ooh, yeah, I kind of seal that one too because I got them winning 10 to 11 games when I looked at their schedule, and when I watched that game Sunday, I was like, man, I'm like, Tua arm looks kind of lively. He's dropping dimes. I'm like, man, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna depend on his health ultimately.
Always.
Yeah, because when he got hit, and I saw his head hit the back of the ground, and for him to get up and say, "Oh, it was my back," so your back ankle made you. Yeah, my back so his back made him stumble forward and almost fall down.
I'm just waiting on. I'm waiting on the punishment to come down, because
remember they already got punished before the season.
Yeah. But anybody with two sets with two good eyes knows that he was dealing with a concussion.
You open up your third eye.
Chakras are alive.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say, man. That would be wrong. Anybody with a third eye could see he had a concussion, man.
Yeah.
So open your mind up.
Yeah.
All right. This one here, man. Oh boy, the Raiders will.
No. We switching out.
Yeah,
read. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay. One or more of the one or more of these teams will miss the playoffs. Rams, Bills, or the Chiefs. What you got, B?
I'm dealing it. It's easy to overreact after one game. Yeah, the Chiefs had a misstep, but at the end of the day, I believe that they're too well coached. Eric Bieniemy has been catching some real flack of late. Some people might say that he might prefer arguing with players, or he argues with players more than he does call plays, and more than he understands offense. I don't know if y'all been on Twitter this week.
Yeah. LaShawn McCoy, shut up.
Yes. I mean, come on,
dude.
You bitter because you're not in the league anymore. Just hush. Just hush. But yeah, I'm dealing it. The Bills, again, let's not overreact to 1 week. The Dolphins are a good team. The Bills lost to a good team on the road.
Right.
And the Rams, again, too well coached. They'll be there. The NFC is wide open. The Rams are still one of the better teams, even though they let Atlanta hang around 2 weeks ago. And I didn't I didn't really think they looked overly impressive on Sunday.
Man, me neither. What you doing, K man?
I'm dealing it.
Yeah,
The
me
Rams are
too.
still the best team in their division. The Bills will be okay. I think actually it was great for them to lose because they're getting a little too. Now you're gonna have to. It's great blowing out teams, but to beat
Yeah.
championship football, you got to get in them slugfest. The Chiefs, they just got it was a hiccup. It's the first 3 weeks. We all know it. I think I think all three teams are fine, barring any injuries. So I'm dealing it.
Yeah, I think that the Bills woke up after that game this past Sunday. I think the Bills are going to realize they can't play around with teams. They're going to have to come out and start socking teams in the mouth and just putting them down. The game should be over, in my opinion. If you got a team like the Bills, game should be over by halftime.
Yeah,
You got those kind of players.
and they've got to understand. Sean McDermott has got to understand. In order for this team to be successful for the long haul, Josh Allen can't be your leading rusher coming out of a game.
Exactly.
Right. Singletary got to do something.
That can't happen. That can't happen. Y'all got to establish, be patient enough. See, the thing that they have so many weapons and they're so potent on offense that they get so impatient. They're unwilling to establish a running game. I mean, it's simple.
Ken Dorsey, you want to go viral for slamming
man.
your stuff twice? How about you go viral for actually putting in some quality run concepts in, sir?
Well,
Exactly.
I know one thing they're going to work
Do your
on.
job. You got the
know
line
one
to
thing-
run the ball.
Look, they're going to work on time management this week, I bet.
A lot of no. A lot of teams need to work on time management. I thought it was just my team. No, it's a lot of team. I don't like because a lot of old people say this. They should play preseason games, and I'm like, no. Sometimes it's starting to look like you gotta. I don't like preseason games because I don't want it. I think more joint practices need to happen, and more because joint practices are more real than preseason games, and they also bring in refs. And I think you need to have like instead of one session, 2 sessions, because this getting in plays in on time. I mean, like everything should be fast. You should already know your plays so you can. So when you get to the line of scrimmage and you see something that you don't like, you can. Yeah, it's just like you get into there. It's like 5 seconds left. I'm like, what's going on?
That's just like when Breeze played. I didn't realize this, but probably because I didn't pay attention. The Saints would call 2 plays every time. Drew Brees will walk up to the line. If he doesn't like it, he'll say kill, 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 and he'll go to the next play.
Yeah. Peyton would come to the line. He would come in, already say we got to play, and he would see something. I was like, I don't like it, and then we change it up. And maybe the freedom that some of these quarterbacks do not have comes into play.
That's what it is.
With these so-called offensive geniuses. Maybe that's the problem.
And then another small part of the problem is that these coaches and coordinators are so obsessed with offensive schemes these days that they spend less time on foundational things, basic foundational things, and more time trying to glitz and glam their way through a game.
Who are you talking about, sir? Who are you talking about?
Well,
His name rhymes with Shellin Store.
Okay.
And to your point, B.
Melancore?
What it is, you got to think, man. Offense. That's what people come to the football games to see is offense. They want to see the explosive plays.
Yeah,
that's great. But they also want to see consistency too.
Explosive plays, but you need to win the game also.
Yes. Check out that Sunday night game. Check out that Sunday night game. Right. They wasn't cheers until the clock read 0-0.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, B. Yep. The Jaguars make the playoffs, B.
Seal it.
What?
I have a hunch. They should have won week 1.
Mm-hmm.
They should have won that game. I think Trevor Lawrence he's coming around. He's starting to turn the corner a little bit. Defense is stepping up tremendously, and let's be honest, it's not going to be that hard to sneak into the wild card in the AFC. Yeah,
sir.
True.
The division they play in.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. Yeah, they probably will win that division. They probably will, because I don't know what's going on with the Colts.
Me neither.
The Texans probably need a year or two, but yeah, I'm sealing it, man.
All right, K-Man, what you got?
So, hoping not to get fined for copyright infringement, I got 2 songs. Hell no to the no, hell to the no. No, they ain't. I like what they're doing. And another song I got, what a difference a day makes. You see what happens when you have competent coaching?
Bishop Bullwinkle coming for you. I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying, no, I don't think so. I don't think they're ready yet. I think they're catching a lot of teams early, and then once we start getting into it, they'll start to lose. But they got a foundation because they have proper coaching and a proper coaching staff. I still don't like the front office, but Urban was doo-doo. They have a better coach.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence has been touted since his
high school.
Junior year in high school, maybe sophomore year in high school.
Something like that.
Yeah. So this kid has always been coded as the one since then. But he looked bad last year, one rookie. But then when your coach is a noob, that don't help you. So now you got a competent coach. You got a really competent coach, but a really good offensive quarterback coach in your head coach. So his development was going. Yep.
They got a decent running game from what I saw.
They've always had to run a game. They had it the year before Urban. Urban, for some reason, didn't want to run the ball, and all of a sudden they realized, we still got a running back. And they've been crap for so long. That team is littered with talent. Littered. That is a stacked team. Still, once again, I'm taking another shot. Why in the hell did you put that in Urban Meyer's hands? That's my rant.
I didn't understand that mess either, man. All right, look here. All right, K-Man. The Raiders go 0-17.
I'm dealing it
as much as he wanted to see.
Yes, you know I did it. But as someone pointed out, all the teams that beat the Raiders, their only win is the Raiders. So I don't know what that says, but I think they will. I think they will win a couple more games. But let me say this. The Raiders are playing my Broncos. The last time Josh McDaniels in his last 10 games is 1-10. Today is media week where you talk to the media. And I know it's a family show, but I'm going to say, this pussy didn't even want to talk to the Denver media. Why? Oh, everything has changed. I'm grown up. But you ain't got the balls to go talk to the Denver media. They're not going to. First of all, it's like 2 or 3 people still left on. And if you're not man enough to admit your mistakes.
Yeah. And you good because we're not monetized yet. We don't have the like shit. So.
Okay.
What you got, B?
I'm going to deal it only because going 0-17 is much harder to do, I feel, in today's NFL than going 17-0. I'm just, the parity is just it's hard to do. But if they are not careful, they have 3 opportunities to win a game. Based on how they look so far, I'm giving them 3 opportunities to win a game. They play the Colts. Who knows what kind of Colts team they're going to see. They have the Texans, and they have the Chargers again. I'll say 4. They're at the Seahawks. Other than that, it's not looking good. Devontae Adams is so sick right now. He is so sick right now.
And
he got paid though.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he got the bag.
And look, And look, he back. He's more closer to his family, and plus he's back with his buddy Derek Carr.
Oh yes, and then yeah, I mean, I guess sleeping on a 5 stacks, in Vegas is better than sleeping on a sleep number in cold ass Wisconsin.
Cold Green Bay. Huh?
Breathing your balls off.
Yeah,
God damn. All right,
but I will say this: you were considered the best receiver in football because you were winning games and people saw you. Now people are saying think Justin Jefferson's the best, or Devontae Smith. So,
Hey, one quick thing before we go to picks. Okay, I had an epiphany the other day. Right, it was I think it was Monday. Okay, hear me out. So, can we agree that the number one receiver in the league is fluid on a week-to-week basis?
Oh yeah, easily.
yeah,
We have
absolutely.
there is no clear-cut Don Juan anymore.
No.
There are so many across
No.
the league. So I heard I was dropping my son off at school, and I had it on Sports Talk Radio. Of course, Keyshawn, Jay Will, they were on, and Max, they were on, and they were talking about they were talking about this thing, like who's the number one receiver, and they were into this whole thing about it. I'm like, there's an easy answer for this. There is no top receiver anymore. It's week. This is a weekly thing now.
Yeah,
Julio. It's a weekly thing now.
Julio and that Julio AB debate was the last one, and before that it was Fitz. But
I'll say this. Last season, people slept on like Jamar Chase. He was hot for a while. Justin Jefferson was hot for a while. Devontae Adams was hot. So last season there could have been a debate around that. Cooper Kupp, there was a debate around all that stuff. Now, since we're so early on in the season, like B said, this is going to be a week-to-week thing.
Also, we're in the changing of the guard, as I just stated. AB, Julio, what's next? Now we got the youngins. Now we got Justin Jefferson. We got Jamar Chase. We got Devontae Smith. We got
Metcalf.
Gino.
He can't help who his quarterback is.
Hey, that's a position dependent on somebody. You're sorry, sir. You're screwed.
And look,
Jalen Waddle.
and look, the way Devin Duvernay played,
and LeBron trying to put up numbers, so you might have to add him. So it's just like, and then we still got Stephon Diggs, and we still got, and so, so yes, it's the new guard in there. So it's just like, okay.
Thank you for not saying CeeDee Lamb.
Look, no. I was getting ready to say it.
No.
Thank you for not saying CeeDee Lamb.
No, he's not. That's like me saying Jerry Jeudy, sir. No. No.
Oh my God.
No.
You would think with the grip that he has in his hands, the way he grabbed that phone on draft night, he would be able to hang on to a football.
One would think. You know what? Opposing teams draft his girlfriend as the quarterback. He'll catch everything. Everything.
Look, that was that same night, K man, that you told that the guy told me to get out the camera. I said, man, what's
my uncle?
I'm
gonna find that clip, bro. I have yet to find it, but I promise you I'm gonna find that clip.
Oh God. You heard me. I almost fell off the couch, K man, when you said that mess with Monk.
Man, if you ever been being Nigerian and growing up in this area and being at events and weddings, I know that movement. I know what this hand movement means. I know what it meant. I saw it. It was just like, I've seen that before. That's also like, that's the movement that you make when someone crosses when you're trying to take a group picture. I'm telling you. Like if you had a high school graduation and everybody's getting lined up and somebody randomly walks up, that's my uncle. Get out the way. Like, what? I know that movement. That's why it was so funny to me. It was so funny because I've seen that. It's like my mom's used it, my uncles have used it. Yeah,
it was funny to me because me and my wife we watch a lot of the movies on YouTube. I remember seeing. Oh, all right, man. Let's
Yeah,
go
we
to
gotta
the
get to these
picks.
picks, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, all right. Yeah, I'll start with you, K, man. The Thursday night game tomorrow night, Dolphins at the Bengals.
Bengals. Go look at the Dolphins injury list and ask me really.
Okay. Hey, be weird. Who you taking?
I gotta go with Cincinnati. I think that the Dolphins, it's too much to overcome with the injuries. I think Cincinnati finally gets it together. We were saying last week that Jamar is due for a Jamar game. Let's see if he gets it done. I'm going Cincinnati.
And also this is probably the reason why I hate Thursday night football.
Yeah.
It's about entertainment, but we don't put any health in the players, and I hate that.
Exactly.
Oh, true. Yeah, I give you that. All right, B. Vikings at the Saints, man. The early Sunday morning game.
Is this considered a primetime game?
No, because it's in the morning.
Look in England.
Well, then I'll go with Kirk Cousins. Then I'll go with the Vikings.
All right, K, man. Who you taking?
I'm taking the Vikings. Remember a couple years ago when I said I really wanted what's it like Lattimore? What's his name?
Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah,
Marshawn
I don't want
Lattimore.
him. I don't want him. But then again, I should have known this because he's from Ohio State. But say what. Justin gonna get all up in it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, believe it or not, I'm going on record right now. I can't believe I'm going to do this.
No.
I'm only doing this because I'm losing in the standings.
No.
I'm taking.
Dude,
I'm taking the Vikings.
Oh my God.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Oh my God.
Wow.
This is monumental. I had
Yes.
to pause the music.
I need like a real banner over here, like some confetti or something, because this is the first time he's ever picked against the Saints. Ever.
Man, because Jameis Winston, man.
Ever.
When I watched the replay of the game, I'm like, what in my mind? I'm like, what are we doing? What the heck is going on? The defense can't always do it for us, man. I'm taking the Vikings, man. I can't believe it. Sorry,
Whoa.
who that makes you. All
This is
right,
monumental.
K man, Seahawks at the Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking too, man.
Give me Detroit as well.
Yeah, because I don't know which one of y'all said it, man. The Lions are a scrappy team, man.
And the Seahawks. No.
Just take the S off. One scrappy, one's crappy.
Yeah.
All right, B. Jets at the Steelers, B.
Steelers. I said I won't picking them no more, but I'm picking.
Yeah, you
Steelers.
did say that, didn't you?
I did. I did, but I can't pick the Jets, man.
Oh, damn.
do
Who you taking, K man? Uh-oh.
Zach Wilson's coming back. Or is he coming back?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
You need
I
to.
don't
Is it? Okay, I'll take the Steelers. I might change this pick later because I have to do some research. I thought he was coming back.
Look, the terrible towel's gonna be out. All right,
Yeah,
K man.
I can wait. You wipe my ass with those terrible towels. I don't care.
All right, K
Oh.
man.
He's going back. I'm taking the Jets. He's starting.
Okay, I'll change it for you.
I'm taking the Jets.
Oh,
He cleared the play. Taking the Jets.
all right. Dang, all right, K man.
I ain't
This
changing.
one, look, this gonna be interesting, K man. Bears at the Giants.
Giants.
Yeah, that's who I picked too. Because Saquon can he carry the whole team?
No.
No.
You know, before he broke that run for a touchdown, he missed like 3 other like runs that could have had big yardage by going the wrong way. And I'm just yelling at the game like, "Why are you doing this?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, he ain't right."
All right, B. Who you taking, B?
I got Chicago.
Dang.
Yeah.
You
They-
believe
just
in
follow-
Justin Fields?
Just follow the Dallas blueprint. Just follow the Dallas blueprint. Your quarterback don't have to be spectacular. Just run the ball and get after Daniel Jones.
Yeah, good point. I can't argue that one. Yeah, because they beat the mess out of Daniel Jones. All right, B. Titans at the Colts.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Mhm.
Goodness.
Uh,
Eh.
I picked the Titans. I wanted to pick the Colts, man, but after that,
I'll take the Colts. I'll go with the Colts. I will. I'll take the Colts.
dang, he taking the Colts,
Did I
man.
just make a mistake?
You sure you want to do that?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right.
Final answer.
Sold. All right, K-Man. Who you taking?
Seal it.
I'm taking the Titans. I don't know why, but I'm just going to take the Titans.
That's who I picked, the Titans. All right, K-Man. Chargers at the Texans.
Oh, Chargers.
Man, y'all don't believe in Lovey?
That team is doo. That team bad. That team is bad.
I don't know. They've been competitive, but
As competitive and as scrappy as their defense is, they just don't have enough on offense.
No.
And I mean, Lovey, he's a great coach, but offense is not his forte. And until he gets the right personnel, till he gets the right coordinator in there, then it's just what did my man Wakabi say in Black Panther? Just move the same.
Brandon, he's one and done after the season. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think he is.
token higher.
Yeah. Remember they wanted to hire what's the name? They wanted to hire the dude with no coaching experience.
Yeah,
And then they got shamed into it. Yeah. Second year in a row. Nah.
Look. They look. Number one, they didn't want a scandal. Number two, number one, they didn't want to mess up the money.
Yeah.
They didn't want a scandal. That's what that was.
That's a terrible organization.
Officially, I'm taking the Chargers for that game.
Gotcha. Hey, B. All right, Browns at the Falcons.
Browns.
Yeah, that's who I took anyway. Who you got, K, man?
Dog pound?
Yeah, I think that. Well, I picked the Browns anyway. All right. This I don't know if this is gonna be the game of the week, but
No.
K, man, Commanders at the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
What's up, B?
Hey, look,
Do you have to ask?
man, look. Carson Wentz. Whew.
He looked terrible last week.
Whew. He is. And Philly's, I mean, I know Philly's pass rush is good, but his offensive line stinks.
They sure did.
Micah gonna have like 5 sacks and like 10 quarterback hurries. I mean,
I'm telling you,
It's a bad combination. Like
So-
you have a bad offensive line paired with a quarterback who likes to hold on to the ball.
And then look,
and wants to be a hero all the time.
Yeah.
and this is what
You're
I
not
heard
Tony Stark, player. You're not Tony Stark.
and this is what I heard this week today.
You're maybe Ant-Man.
Look, he's possibly going to be on his third center. You know that's
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Look, I've got a friend, Eric. He's gonna probably watch this later. He's like last year. I mean, he was saying like, "Oh man, I think we're going to win the division." I was like, "No, you can't." He's like, "Why can't we? Because your team's not that good." He's like, what was that? Pro Football Focus said we had the best offensive line. I was like, What does your eyes tell you?
I B.
Don't let.
I can't with those fans. I just
I B. Jags at the Eagles. Again?
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Give me the Eagles, man. Give me the Eagles.
God dog it. K, man, who you got?
I got the Eagles, but if I was in the betting, I would take the Jags.
Spread.
Yeah, because Yeah, that game they're not blowing the Jacks out. But give me the Eagles.
Now look, K-Man, be with this next game. I didn't make my pick, man, until I got off work today, and I put together this spreadsheet on Monday. So it took me about 2 days to try to make this pick. K-Man, Bills at the Ravens. Look. I knew this game would stump everybody.
Why isn't this game on Sunday night?
Why am I listening to music? Oh, I'm sorry, my headphones was weird. I was like, why are we playing Queen? I was like, that's gonna be him. I was like, God, I'm gonna pick the Ravens.
Ooh,
I'm picking the Ravens, but I'm scared because of their defense. I really am scared because of their defense, but I'm picking the Ravens.
Yeah, that Ravens defense in the past, like few games going back to last year, and gave up over 5,000 yards. All right, B Wig, who you got?
I got the Bills. It's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be some points put up in this game, but ultimately, I like the Bills.
All right, B Wig, Cardinals at the Panthers.
Cardinals.
Yeah, so I picked you. Who you got, K man?
Cardinals.
I'm not fooled by the Panthers.
No. Matt Rule finally won a game.
I know, right? Oh, here you go, K man. Broncos at the Raiders.
Broncos. I told you I'm not picking the Raiders. I'm not picking the Raiders anymore. I'm sorry. Also, I don't want to hear, oh man, the Broncos got the second top scoring defense, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Their defense looks fine. But I can honestly say, look who they played. The Texans, Seattle, and a Jimmy G-led 49ers team. So, calm down.
Yeah, really. Who you got, B?
I got the Broncos.
Yeah, man. God, yeah.
Josh McDaniels is bad at his job. I'm just, I mean, how many times does it take to stick to coordinating? That's what you're good at.
There's a reason why he didn't take the Indianapolis job. People forget this. After he got fired by the Broncos, he was the coordinator at the St. Louis Cardinals and stunk and got fired like with 3 games to go in the season, and then New England hired him. He looks good when Tom Brady's there. He looks good when Big Daddy Belichick is over him. When he's not, he only took this job because the personnel guy went with him.
Yeah,
it's still not going to help you.
All right, B.
Trash.
Patriots at the Packers, B.
Packers.
Yeah.
And Mac Jones is going to be out, maybe 3-4 weeks?
Yeah.
That ankle sprain, and that's being nice.
Yeah, because it looked ugly when he landed on that joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, K man, who you got?
Got the Packers. I would have picked the Packers if Matt Jones was playing. I don't know what Belichick is doing with these offensive coordinators. Joe Judge and Patricia, sir, what are you doing?
They don't know, man.
Won't you just make Brian Hoyer, like, first of all, take a bat to Brian Hoyer's knee and tell him, stop playing football, and just tell him to be offensive coordinator. I know he knows that offense like the back of his hand.
Yeah.
So look here. This next game, B, is the answer to your question about the Bills at the Ravens. You say, how come that's not on Sunday night? Because this game is on Sunday night. K-Man, the Chiefs at the Bucks.
The game shouldn't be on Sunday night. I'd rather see the 2 youngins versus a man who's in the sunken place and the other one who no one likes. I don't care how many ads that you try to have with likable people next to him. He sucks. No one likes him. No one.
This is the no one likes me bowl.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
The only if we go by family members, I guess I got to pick Tom because everybody dislikes his family. So Let me get off the talk. I'm taking the Chiefs. The game is in Minnesota because of Hurricane Ian. Yeah, Ian. Yeah. Ian, whatever.
Who you got, B?
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs. I'll take the Chiefs. Yeah.
Oh, everybody, don't.
I'll take the Chiefs.
Yeah. Tom.
As I told you, Sean, you got to stop me. I'll be rambling.
Cut them off.
All right, B. The Monday night game, Rams at the 49ers.
I'm taking the Rams. I didn't like what I saw out of Jimmy Garoppolo on last Sunday night.
No one did.
Yeah, really.
It was ugly. I mean, the dude had he had the pocket awareness of a brick. So.
Look, B, you remember when Kramer was doing something at a pool and he said a guy jumped right in? He said, "You went right down to the bottom."
Yeah, sunk like a rock.
Who you got, K, man?
I got the Rams. This how bad he is. The safety was the good play because if he didn't, it was a pick six. Two-way linebacker, not a corner. He threw a terrible pass. Terrible pass. There's a reason why they wanted to get rid of him, and he had the surgery because he didn't want to get. I don't care how much my wife likes him. Terrible.
Hey, look. So, K, man, you and B Wig tied for 25 wins. Mm-hmm. I'm bringing up this year. I'm bringing up the rear. I got 22.
You're only down by 3, dude.
Right.
You'd have said 17. I'd be like, man, you suck.
I made some questionable choices.
Yeah, you keep picking the Commanders.
I did, right?
You learn anything last week?
Yeah, man, stop. Boy, stop.
Well, hey,
boy, stop.
What'd you boy say on what he said on the Boondocks? He said if you want to stop losing, stop beating yourself.
Stop beating yourself.
Boy, stop. Oh man.
Oh God, that was just a time. Oh, Aaron Magruder, sir.
God,
yeah.
no, boy.
From the comic strips on the Washington Post and all the paper publications to the TV show. Those first 3 years, I don't count the last one. I mean, because you weren't there. Whew, sir.
Oh, man.
Classic.
Well, it's been a good one. Hey man, we on a roll this year. We got 4 weeks straight of podcasts.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go ahead and tell you, unless I guess I could do one next week. I'll be out of town all next week. I'll be in Texas all next week, but there's a chance I still may be able to do it. So, but I'll let y'all know.
Yeah. Sometime in October we could be this one because I might be out of town. So
yeah. Oh yeah. Don't do that.
And you know how late November, December is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey. Y'all need to subscribe and like and comments because sometimes we ain't gonna always be here.
Nah.
As we always say, we're family men. We're husbands.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Got kids. And we work.
If everything goes well, in December, I'll be in Puerto Rico around Christmas time.
Oh wow.
Wedding anniversary.
Yeah, if it's still around, yeah.
Hopefully they'll have power back, by that time.
Hopefully it's not Atlantis, so and sunk under the sea.
Because look, the time when we took the cruise to the Bahamas just got punished by that storm. Mm-hmm. Like the Bahamas looked terrible. It was like things wasn't open.
Hey man, before Ian, it was Florence or who was it?
Fiona.
Hey, before then we didn't have anything. It was like whoa, but now they're coming.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Earth is mad.
It's about that time.
The Earth is mad.
And look, I've been watching these news people, man, out in the elements, looking like they're about to get blown away.
Jim Cantor is still my hero.
He loves this. He loves this.
Don't nobody love their job more than Jim Cantore.
No, I still remember one time it was supposed to snow in this area, and it didn't come. If you ever seen individuals who wanted to punch a brick wall because he didn't get what he wanted, man, Cantore was mad.
Look, I saw him today. I saw him today on the news, and I think he's in Port Augusta, and he was saying that he was like, no one should be on the streets right now. In a car drove by, right? And he said, "You see this?" He said, "See, no one should be here." And then if he said they get stranded, nobody's coming to help you. That's right, nobody's coming to help you.
Right. He's the white Tyrone Copple in those situations. He don't care.
Because they told people to evacuate, and then the governor of Florida already said that it's not safe for the first responders to go in. Once it's safe for the first responders, then we'll go in.
I saw on Twitter something at a firehouse in Naples.
Look,
yeah, it was flooded.
If it has Ron DeSantis saying smart things, get out of there.
Yeah. Also, it's going to be very interesting to see how he calls FEMA and Biden for help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right,
because Abbott in Texas don't make these mistakes because he ain't running for president in 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, people.
All right.
I'll holler at y'all. I'm headed up top.
All righty.
I'll let you, man.
Peace.
Peace, America.
Yeah. Out.